Criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor Vinoo and former federal prosecutor Doug Burns. All right, Doug, I mean, this seems pretty easy to prosecute.
Well, you know, baked into the whole elitism is rules for thee, but not for me. So there's, you know, the governor of California at a swanky restaurant, The Laundry, I think it was called, during the time when he's, you know, lecturing everybody about COVID lockdowns. Yeah. So this is very much par for the course. I mean, you gave an unbelievable summation and overview of the hypocrisy, the phoniness. It's unbelievable. But what my late father used to say, and he was so right, he's like, look, you could start with the idea that, you know, oh, these are technical violations, but they changed the rules, excuse me. And when you change the rules, you have to live by those rules, okay?
Yep. But, Vinoo, if you were prosecuting this case, I mean, what is this, a 3-hour trial?
No, it's not that complicated. It's very straightforward.
Look, there's always going to be more, and they're going to put on a defense, and they're going to have to show intent. So the question is, what kind of intent can they show, right? Was this an intent to just, was it the intent to commit mortgage fraud, or was it intent
to save money? He was gaming the system, bro.
So the question is it illegal? And everything you're saying is on point with regards to coming after Trump. And it said, if you go after the king, you best not miss. I love that right from The Wire and the character of Omar. But, you know, if they want an indictment, they're going to get an indictment. That's not going to be hard at all. The question is being able to move this to a criminal conviction, and also dealing with the fact that it may be viewed as a political prosecution by the Trump DOJ. In Maryland, a blue, you know, what's often a blue
jury.
So those are things that you've got to think about, whether you're going to actually win this case or not at a trial.
Yeah, no, I mean, all good points. You make the legal points very well. But, you know, Doug, I want to get back to these security clearances, because there's a lot of people, they go in, they leave office, and then they say, you know, they do whatever years at the FBI or national security, whatever they do. And then they come out and they have, you know, big time 6, sometimes 7, 8-figure jobs based on the fact that they still carry their security clearance because of their previous role. And Tulsi Gabbard, credit to her, first time in a long time, she was like, hey, look, all you people, done. No more security clearances because you abused it in the first place. And they're screaming political persecution, but no one's entitled to that security clearance, are they?
No, and the point is, what people miss about President Trump a little bit is that, you know, because of anger and emotion, and it's totally understandable, people talk about get everybody in handcuffs, get them behind bars. But President Trump is very smart, and he knows how to hurt people in the pocketbook because he's steeply based in economics. So to your point, there's a lot of money to be made by telling people in conference rooms, I have access to all this information, and then he takes it away. So that's the game plan. Same thing with all the Russiagate stuff. In other words, even if he doesn't lock anybody up, he's going to make it clear to the American public what happened, guys. Yeah. That's the key.
Yeah. Well, Doug, Vinoo, President Trump has actually taken some questions from the podium. I want to check in and see what he's got going on. Thanks, you guys.